welcome back to Loving It on Phuket. This is the third and final video in a series about Big Buddha Phuket. In the first video, we started to take a look at one of the biggest attractions there is on the island of Phuket. We took a general look at the grounds, the monument's ongoing construction, what it's like traveling up to the monument, as well as the lower level and the infamous viewpoint. If you didn't get a chance to watch Big Buddha Phuket Part 1, you can view it by tapping or clicking the teaser card in the top right hand of the screen. In our second video of Big Buddha Phuket, we looked at the statues around the base of the monument and tried to give a little bit of backstory or history or meaning to what each one was. If you haven't had a chance to watch Big Buddha Phuket Part 2, you can view it now by tapping or clicking the teaser card in the top right hand corner of the screen. In this, our final video of the series, we're going to take a look at the exterior of the monument. We're going to take a look at the interior of the monument. We're going to take a look at the rear gardens. And we're also going to show what it's like to drive down from the mountain at night and why you may not want to do this. And now, the third and final video in our series of Lovin' It on Phuket presents Big Buddha Phuket. The 45-meter tall Big Buddha Phuket monument is in the Bhumis Parsha Mudra. The Bhumis Parsha Buddha is always depicted in a seated position, with its right hand resting on its knee and fingers pointing towards the earth. The left hand rests on its lap, with the palm facing upwards. Bhumis Parsha means touching the earth, or calling the earth to witness. This mudra represents the moment when Buddha became enlightened underneath the Bodhi tree. The look on the monument's face is that of divine satisfaction as it looks down over Southern Phuket. Officially in English, the statue's name is Gloriously Honorable Buddha on the top of the hill of Naga. It cost approximately 30 million baht to build, or $1 million US, and the funds were sourced primarily from donations. Big Buddha Phuket was built legally in a national conserved forest with the approval of the Thai Royal Forest Department. From the ground at the base of the monument, you really get a feel for the epic size of Big Buddha Phuket. At all times of day, visitors come to have their photos taken in front of the monument, in front of other statues surrounding the monument at its base, and to enjoy the breathtaking views. Luckily, the area surrounding the base of the monument is quite large, so you never feel overcrowded when you're there to visit. Sometimes, in peak tourist season, it is hard to find a spot along the guardrail to get a good view. Eventually, if you're patient, a spot will open up, and you too can stand there and have your photo taken, take a selfie, or just take in the view. Even during low season or tourist off season, you'll find that there's always a crowd at Big Buddha Phuket. Because of the famous statue's massive size, it's visible from most of Southern Phuket, so no matter what the weather is like or what the time of year, it's sure to draw a crowd. People specifically make a trip to Phuket just to see this massive monument. Although you get an idea for the size of Big Buddha Phuket through this video, you really can't comprehend how large it is until you're standing at its feet. The white marble statue is quite impressive when you're up close and personal with it, and it is very, very photogenic, especially when there is a blue sky behind it. Big Buddha Phuket is a premier attraction that you're able to visit free of charge on the island of Phuket, so you really should go check it out if you find yourself in the area. The interior of Big Buddha Phuket is still very much under construction. Certain areas are actually used for storage. Other areas are used to perform ceremonies. There's a place for meditation, a place for blessings. If you go there on one of the Buddhist holidays, you'll find monks chanting and praying. There are some very old statues and figures that you might find quite interesting, but there isn't really very much going on inside. Behind Big Buddha Phuket, there's a lovely and large rear garden. When walking around the rear garden, you may want to have an umbrella with you. The sun can get quite hot. This garden has its own exceptional viewpoint, where you can see off the back of the monument, down into a lush green valley. There's many Buddha statues in different poses, and they're ranging from large to small. There's several different artifacts that you can find around the garden, as well as varieties of different tropical plants and statues of different deities and gods. You can also get a really unique perspective up at the back of Big Buddha. The only issue you may find with the rear gardens is when there is construction underway. This is where they store a lot of the equipment. There have been times when I've gone to Big Buddha Phuket and the rear gardens are simply just closed. This is not something that you'll have to worry about though during tourist season. All in all, the visit to Big Buddha Phuket is definitely worth it at least once. The monument's visible from pretty much anywhere in the south of the island. If you miss it, you'll probably regret it. Chances are when you get home and you look at a picture of yourself from Chalong Beach or somewhere else in the area, you'll see the monument in the background and think, I wish I had gone. In the first video, we showed you what it's like to drive to Big Buddha Phuket. The difference with driving home from Big Buddha Phuket is you're going downhill. On top of the fact that gravity is helping you go just that little bit faster, if you decide to stay for sunset, you're going to find yourself driving down in the dark. There's many sharp turns, twists, bumps, loose gravel, loose sand, and other drivers coming and going from the monument. The drive down from Big Buddha Phuket can be quite treacherous if you decide to take the ride at night. Currently, there's very little lighting available on the road while you're driving down the hill. If you're an experienced motorbike driver, you might find this fun. I don't think I could ever handle driving down this mountain in a van. The drivers that drive them are just crazy. Once you get to the bottom of the hill, you will find that there is more lighting. Once again, never attempt this in the rain. And always use caution. The key phrase with driving around Thailand on a motorbike is use caution. Hopefully these videos have given you enough information to understand what's at Big Buddha Phuket and what some of the statues and figures represent and mean. Thanks for watching Loving It on Phuket. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you'll know when the next video is posted. In the meantime, check out some of these other great videos from Phuket, Thailand, Southeast Asia, and beyond. Happy traveling!